If you can do this simple movement right now without holding on to anything, you're in the top 20% of people your age. I'm serious. Harvard researchers found that this one ability predicts whether you'll live independently at 85 better than almost any medical test, and most people lose it without even realizing it. Stay with me, because what I'm about to share could add years to your life. Before we continue, comment below which of these 5 abilities you still have. Let's see how many of us are aging like champions. Look, aging is inevitable, but aging well, that's a choice backed by science. Today, I'm breaking down 5 specific abilities that researchers say separate those who thrive in their later years from those who struggle. Let's dive in. Ability number 1. You can stand on one leg for 10+ seconds. Let's start with that ability I mentioned. According to a 2022 study published in the British Journal of Sports Medicine, if you're over 55 and can't balance on one leg for at least 10 seconds, you have an 84% higher risk of death within the next decade. Why? Balance isn't just about your legs. It reflects your brain health, muscle strength, and inner ear function all working together. The Mayo Clinic reports that after age 55, we lose about 1% of our balance ability each year if we don't actively work on it. Here's the test. Stand up, lift one foot off the ground, and hold for 10 seconds without grabbing anything. Can you do it? If yes, your neuromuscular system is functioning at a level most people your age have already lost. Ability number 2. You can remember 3 words after 5 minutes. This is the mini mental status test that doctors actually use. They give you 3 unrelated words like apple, table, penny, and ask you to recall them 5 minutes later. According to Johns Hopkins Medicine, if you can consistently do this, your brain's memory circuits are still firing properly. The National Institute on Aging states that mild cognitive decline affects 15 to 20% of people over 65, and this simple test often catches it early. But here's what's hopeful. Research from the University of California shows that people who regularly challenge their memory through reading, puzzles, or learning new skills can maintain this ability well into their 80s. Ability number 4. You can walk at a normal pace, 2.5 miles per hour plus. Walking speed is what scientists call a vital sign of aging. A landmark study following over 34,000 people published in JAMA found that walking speed predicts life expectancy more accurately than many medical tests. If you're 60 plus and can walk about 2.5 miles per hour, that's roughly 1 mile in 24 minutes, you're aging better than most. Why? Walking speed reflects your heart health, lung capacity, muscle strength, joint mobility, and neurological function all at once. The Pittsburgh University study found that people who maintain a brisk walking pace have a 15 to 20-year longer life expectancy than slower walkers in the same age group. Ability number 5. You can get up from the floor without using your hands. This is called the sitting-rising test, and it's shockingly predictive of longevity. Brazilian researchers studied over 2,000 adults and found that people aged 50 to 80 who could sit down on the floor and stand up without hand support had dramatically lower mortality rates. The test scores you on a scale of 1 to 10. If you need to use both hands and knees, you might score 3 or 4. But if you can lower yourself and rise using only your leg strength, you score 8 to 10. And research shows you're 6 times less likely to die in the next 6 years compared to those who score 0 to 3. This ability shows that your muscles, joints, flexibility, and coordination are all working at a high level, something that becomes rare as we age. Ability number 5. You can still learn new technology. Here's one people don't talk about: cognitive flexibility. Can you learn to use a new smartphone app, figure out a new TV remote, adapt to new software? The University of Michigan's research on cognitive aging shows that people who maintain fluid intelligence, the ability to solve new problems and adapt to change, have significantly better quality of life and independence as they age. A 2021 study in Frontiers in Aging Neuroscience found that older adults who regularly engage with new technology show increased gray matter density in key brain regions. Your brain literally stays younger when you keep learning. If you're still picking up new skills, adapting to change, and not saying, "I'm too old for this technology," you're maintaining one of the most important abilities for successful aging. Now, if you've lost some of these abilities, don't panic. The beautiful thing about all 5 of these is they can be improved with practice. Balance exercises, memory games, walking programs, strength training, and learning new things, all of this is within your control. The National Institute on Aging emphasizes that it's never too late to start. People in their 70s and 80s who begin exercise and cognitive training programs show measurable improvements within weeks. So, here's your takeaway. These 5 abilities, balance, memory, walking speed, functional strength, and cognitive flexibility, are your real markers of how well you're aging. Not your calendar age, not how many gray hairs you have. If you still have most or all of these abilities, you're genuinely in the elite group, aging better than most. And if you've lost some, you now know exactly what to work on. The science is clear. Aging well isn't luck, it's action. So start today. Balance on one leg while brushing your teeth. Take a brisk walk. Learn that new app. Challenge your brain. Your 85-year-old self will thank you. If this video gave you a new perspective on aging, hit that like button and subscribe for more evidence-based health content. And remember, drop in the comments which abilities you still have. I want to hear from you. Until next time, keep moving, keep learning, and keep aging like the champion you are.